Hi there. Welcome in. Go ahead and take a seat. My name is Dr. V, and what is your name? Okay. Well, it's very nice to meet you. I do have you in because you are having some sort of eye trouble. Is that correct? Okay, yeah, we can work on that with you. Figure out what's going on there. Can I just grab your date of birth just to confirm? Great, thank you very much. Okay, so how long would you say you've been experiencing the issues with your eyes? Okay, perfect. And could you please just briefly describe to me what's been going on? Okay, so things have been a little bit blurry. Okay, and could you tell me, do you know, is it when something specific happens? Are you straining your eyes when the blurriness happens? Do you get a headache? Or is it kind of a constant new state for your eyes? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it can be kind of hard to tell since things become our new normal very easily. Our bodies adapt and you can kind of breeze by when things change. Do you have a prescription already? Are you wearing contacts or do you have glasses that you use, even if it's just for driving or reading? Okay, thank you. Well, it is possible that your vision has just changed a little bit and you might be straining a little bit more, so that might make some of that discomfort occur. Are you having a lot of stress or around the same amount? Sometimes events can trigger things like this as well. Okay. Gotcha. Well, we will take a look and see what we can do for you today. And have you been fitted for glasses at all in general? Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick little exam and see what I can tell, but I'm thinking this might be just a change in vision, so we might have to do some lens checks here as well. Is that okay with you? Okay, perfect. Well, none of this should give you any further discomfort, and if it does, just let me know and we'll stop and change course and figure out what would be best, okay? Okay, good. Alright, so I am just going to feel around your face, your orbital bones, and let me know if you feel any pressure, okay? I'm thinking this probably isn't the case, but we do just have to be thorough when doing these kinds of exams. I'm just pressing here on the top of your orbital bone here. Just pressing a little bit there. Okay. And then I'm going to press right here on the bridge of your nose. Good. Okay. And just down here. I'm just going to press below on that bottom portion of your orbital bone here. Just lightly pressing. So far, no changes. Okay. Good. Alright, I'm going to check your eye reflexes, so just go ahead and stare ahead for me. Good. Good job. Okay. Good, and yeah, you don't need to feel like you have to keep yourself from blinking. Just do whatever your body is telling you need to do. Good. Good job. Alright, let's take a look in your eyes. I'm just going to keep them open a little bit here. So go ahead and just stare straight ahead. I'm just checking your pupil function, again, let me know if you're feeling strained at all or feel any sort of discomfort. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. Good. And the other eye. Just my gloves isn't fully on there. There we go. Okay. Just going. Good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you can just make sure to look straight ahead. Good job. Perfect. Okay. Pupil function seems to be normal as well. Go ahead and look at the light for me. Look at the light. Good, and follow it. Just follow the light with just your eyes. Try not to move your head. Good. 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 Okay, and follow just a little more. Good. Okay, good. Now, could you please take a look at my finger and just follow it with your eyes until it gets blurry? Here. Okay. And follow it back out. Good. And this finger. Follow my finger until it gets blurry. Here. Okay, and back out. Okay, now I'm going to bring my finger close to your eye and I'm going to pull it out, and you let me know when it starts to become fully crisp, fully in your focus, okay? Okay, good. And the side. When is it fully in focus? No longer. Okay, good. I'm going to cover this eye and we're going to do the same thing. Tell me when it's in focus. Okay, and again, tell me when my finger is in focus. Okay, I see. Okay, so I'm thinking, that your prescription might be a little bit different now. Could you go ahead and look at the ghost behind me? Okay, and stay looking at the ghost. Okay. Good. Now I'm just going to check on your eye muscles. They seem to be very normal, but again, it's just the tests that we need to do. So could you close your eyes for me? Close your eyes. Good. Now try to open your eyelids. I'm going to put some pressure on your eyelids. Try to open them. Good. Okay. And now I'm going to keep your eyelids open here. Just try to close them. Okay, good. And this side. Try to close them. Okay, very good. So I think we're going to need to do some lens tests to see how your eyes are functioning with different types of prescriptions. Some will be very obviously not your prescription, but it is just kind of a part of the testing process, okay? Good. Okay, so let's start here. This is a convex lens, I believe. Just double check. Yes, okay. So can you please tell me which version of your sight is better with the lens on or with the lens off? Okay, so 1 or 2. Which is better, 1 or 2? I'll do it one more time. 1 or 2? Very good. Okay. See, some of them will be very easy to tell. Okay, let's see here. This is a concave lens, actually. Yeah, that one was convex. This is concave. So which is better? Okay, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Which can you see better? Okay, very good. Okay. Now, out of these two, which is better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Which is better? One more time. This one might be difficult. 1 or 2? Okay, very interesting. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. I have some more lenses for you. So, which lens is better, 1 or 2? Okay. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Can you tell the difference? I'll do it one more time. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Okay, so those are very similar for you then. Thank you. Now, which is better for you now? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Can you tell? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Yeah, see, this might be a little bit more difficult. Okay, good job. And which is better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Can you tell? One more time. 1 or 2? Interesting. Okay. Thank you. Alright, and between these, which is better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Could you see a difference between those two? Okay. Alright, let's go back and see if we can do things a little bit easier since those are a bit complicated, okay? So can you tell me which is better? Which can you see through better, okay? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Which is better? Good. Okay. Now which is better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Okay. And now, which is better here? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Okay, very good. And again, which is better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Okay, very good. job. Put that in there. Now, when I put this lens over your eyes, are you able to see my fingers clearly as well as all of the features on my face? Good, and this one? Can you tell which one is a little bit better for you? This one or this one? One or two? One or two? Okay, very good. And again, between these first two, can you tell which, through which you can see my features better? This one? One or two? I see. Very good. Okay, now we're going to move on to some different types of lenses, and I would just like for you to tell me what has changed about your vision here, okay? What has changed about your vision? Good, and what color is it? Green, very good. How many fingers am I holding up? Good. And I'm going to put this light just in your vision here. How easy is it for you to see the light here? Okay, and is the light just how you'd see it without the lens on, or are you seeing more of an aura around it, more of a flare? How are you seeing the light? Okay, gotcha. Another one. Putting this lens, and what is different about this lens? What has happened to your vision? Good, okay, and the color? It's blue, good. And same with this light. Would you say that the light is better here or a little bit worse than the green? Okay, very good. And is it brighter here, or is it more dim than in the green? Bring back the green. Is the light brighter or dimmer? Okay, so there's kind of a warping happening with this one. Good. Okay, very good. And is there any change in your vision between green and blue? Just look at my features. Is there any change in the quality of your vision? Green and blue. Blue and green. Good. Okay, very good. Thank you. Alright, and I have this lens here. And what has changed about your vision? Good, and how is the light compared to the other two lenses here? Okay. Okay. So that was what color? Red, good. And how about blue? If I bring back blue and show you the light, which do you think is brighter, the red or the blue? You think the light shows up a little bit brighter with the blue? Okay, very good. We'll take a note of that. Perfect. Okay, so now I have this lens and it's going to do something to your vision, and I'd just like for you to tell me what you think is going on here. Good. Okay, so there's a little bit of disruption. Good. Can you see the light being passed through the different little spaces? Good. And here? Okay. And what about here? Okay. And can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? And now? And now? And now? Okay, very good. That is good to note. Okay, I am going to have to do a couple of light tests, and in order to do that, I'm going to place a couple of droplets of eye solution into your eyes, okay? Okay, it's not going to be painful or stingy or anything like that. I just need to put a couple of these in. Just there. Okay, so I'm just going to assist in keeping your eye open. Just going to dot, 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 and blink. Good. And blink. Good. And the other eye, let me just get a little bit more. There we go. And again, just going to dot, 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 and blink. Good. And dot, 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 and blink. Good, thank you. Nothing has changed very majorly about your vision, correct? Good, okay, just to make sure, look at my nose and tell me when you see my fingers enter your vision, okay? Good job. Good job. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to put this little cone over your eyes so that you have limited vision space here, okay? And I just want you to tell me if you can see the color of the light. What color would you say this light is? Okay. Good. Orangey. Okay. And on this side, has the color changed at all? Okay. Good. How about this light? What color would you say this light is? Okay. Green. Good. And what about up here? Okay. Very good. Very good. And again, has the color changed at all? It's the same as the first time. Okay, very good. And this one. Okay, is the light different at all, or does it look similar to the other two I've showed you so far? Okay, so this one's projecting a little bit more. There's some flares. Okay. Thank you. And this light. How about this light? Okay. Good. And how is that light different from this one? Okay, so this hue is more purple and it's brighter. Good. And this one. Okay, a little dimmer and more truly blue. Very good. Alright. Thank you very much. Just going to note that down here. Okay. So everything looks to be pretty normal. I do believe that your prescription has changed just a little bit based off of how your depth perception was working and what your answers were for the lens 1 or 2 tests. So I am going to update your prescription, and we can chat about having some new types of eyewear, such as glasses, or if you are more of a contacts person, we can use those lenses as well. But I can put that prescription order in for you. Just let me know what you'd like, and then we can go from there, okay? Wonderful. I'm just going to look into your eyes one more time, if you wouldn't mind, just looking ahead of me. Just taking a little post check, making sure the strain hasn't changed, the pupil function. Good. Good. And there is no change in how you're feeling. Everything is still comfortable. Good. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We will send the rest of your results with you to the receptionist on the way out. And if you have any further questions, just send me an email, all right? Lovely. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.